Hello everyone and welcome back to Integration Ninjas. In today's tutorial, we are diving into the world of deployment by showing you how to deploy a React app or any other static website to GitHub Pages using GitHub Actions. But before we get into nitty-gritty or deploying our app, let's talk about GitHub Pages. GitHub Pages is a fantastic feature provided by GitHub that allows you to turn your repositories into live websites. Whether you are showcasing your latest project, sharing documentation, or even hosting a personal blog, GitHub Pages provide a seamless platform for publishing static content directly from your GitHub repository. One of the best things about GitHub Pages is its integration with GitHub Actions. With GitHub Actions, you can automate various tasks including the deployment of your React app to GitHub Pages. This means you can focus on coding while GitHub takes care of deploying your app whenever you push changes to your repository. So if you are ready to take your React app or any other static website live and share it with the world, stick around us as we walk you through the process of deploying to GitHub Pages using GitHub Actions. So this is the main website. We'll go through the documentation of this, like how we can use this. So this is the quick start guide. We'll click on the overview and these are the things. So one thing is there that GitHub Pages is available in the public repositories for the free or free with the organizations, but it's like paid for the like private and the GitHub Enterprise and other features. So we can see the GitHub pricing plans. So but for this tutorial we are going to see on the public repository only. So let's see how we can enable this. So there are like couple of ways we can do that. First is like let's see, this is our React application. Let's see how it is. It's a simple React app actually. This is a React starter application. Hello, welcome to Integration Ninjas. That's it. There is no more thing in this. We were going to deploy this website. So for this, what we can do is we go to the settings section and in the actions, and not in the actions, we go to the pages, code and automation, and then pages. And then there are like couple of things here, like GitHub Pages is hosted for your this and build and deployment. So here are a couple of options. Source, how you want to deploy this, via GitHub Actions or from the branch. So we have selected a branch. So branch is, so like make a commit to GH Pages branch to publish your GitHub Pages site. It can be any other branch as well, like we can select, suppose I select a master branch and I click on the root. So if I click on the save, action will be triggered. So if we do that, by default, like whatever is available in the reactjs app like main page, either readme.md or index.md or index.html, that will be like picked up. So we can try that here itself. Let's click on save. And now we will click on the action section and we can see a workflow has been triggered by the pages build deployment. So we'll click on this and we can see like a couple of things here. I think it will pick up the readme file here directly. Whatever content is available in the readme, it will just showcase on live on that particular page. So we'll wait for that, and we can see in the documentation as well that create a GitHub page site, and this is showing the same option, new repository, and then this creating your site. And let's click select these options, use custom workflows. So how we can do this is create a repository for your website, and then we select all those things and we are going to done with this. So if you see, like create the entry for your site, GitHub Pages will look for index.html, index.md or readme.md file as entry for your website. If we do that, right, so our changes will be live here on this website. So whatever the content was available on the readme, right, so this content is available on the readme is live on this particular app, but I want my website to be published, so I can give some custom build path and static content of my website to this particular directory. So I am going to do that via GitHub Actions. So what I will do is I will go to the settings and I will click on the actions, not on the actions, I will click on the pages, and then I will select it from the GitHub Actions and I will unpublish this changes. So this site will no more accessible now. If we do that, the site will not be accessible now. It's 404 now. Okay, so let's close this out, and now we are going to create a custom workflow that use custom workflows. So for creating the custom workflows, we have to follow some specific steps that we have to write. So for that, we have to select this source as GitHub Actions, and then we have to configure this. And one more thing we need to do, we need to click on the actions and general, and we need to set the permissions for the action. That permission should be read and write permissions, not the read only. So we'll click on the save. Now let's go to the code section here, and let's write some workflow file. So let's click on the workflow here. We'll create a .github, and inside that we'll create workflows, and inside that we'll create a cicd.yml, which will serve our purpose, that will deploy our application to the GitHub pages. So we are going to name it as deploy to GitHub pages, which will be triggered on the particular branch that will be on push event. It will be triggered, and branch will be what is my current branch? Just let me see. Git branch. This is my current branch here. All right, GitHub pages. That's it. And now I need to define some jobs here actually, or let me just give the jobs. I need to define some jobs here, which will be build and deploy, and this will be running on the runner, which will be GitHub provided runner Ubuntu latest. You can use your own runner, self-hosted runner as well, but I'm going to use this. And here I need to define some steps. Like first step will be checking out the source code on that runner. Check out source. I forgot to add the name property here, and which will use the actions provided by GitHub actions checkout v4. And now we need to set up the node.js in the runner machine. So we'll set up the node.js setup node. For that we are going to use setup node action/setup node, which is also provided by GitHub. So we are going to use this, and let's see like how you can find this actions. So we'll go to the Google and we'll just type this actions setup node, and these are the inputs that needs to be passed. With node version we need to pass. We are going to use node 20. That's it. And now we need to add like install and build the dependencies here. Install dependencies, and with this install dependency we are going to run the command npm ci, and now we are going to build the project. For that we are going to run npm run build. So whenever we will run the build command, our like build folder will be generated like this, and we have the index.html, so we'll give that path. So now this is completed. Now what we need to do is we need to upload the artifacts to the GitHub pages. So GitHub provides one action like upload pages artifact. So let's see that. Actions upload pages, not that, upload pages artifact. Which will upload the like required documents, like required files to upload a compass action for packaging and uploading artifact that can be deployed to GitHub pages. So here like inputs are not mentioned, so we can open the action.yml, and these are the like things, the artifact name and the path will be the build, and name will be like we can name anything. Okay, so like let's wait here, write this upload artifacts, and here we are going to use this action uses action slash this particular action. We are going to use of version 3 out of it. Let's see what version they are using. Main and the tags, the version 3 we can use, so we are going to use version 3, and in the version 3 we are going to pass these parameters, that one will be the name and another will be the path. Name will be like we'll name it as GitHub Pages, and another it will be path will be build. Okay, path will be build. So that's it. And now once the artifacts is uploaded, we need to deploy it to the GitHub Pages via with those artifacts. So for that we need to use another action, deploy pages. So when we see this document, this provides all this information here, build and deployment and these actions, and we see here publishing with the GitHub Actions Workflow, like we have to use these actions, use checkout and we have to use the actions upload pages artifact action to upload the static files as an artifact, and then we need to use this action deploy pages to deploy our content, like whatever the action artifacts has been uploaded, it will use those artifacts and then it will be deployed. So let's click on this and let's see what it does. This action is used to deploy actions artifacts to GitHub Pages that we have already uploaded. Now we have to use this action. Okay, so we are going to use, okay, we have to use which version here. Let's see which version we have to use here. Okay, there are like many versions. We are going to use version 4 out of it. It will be deployed to GitHub Pages, and here we are going to use this action actions slash and then deploy pages @ v4. All right, and then it will accept these parameters that we have to provide these. Okay, we need to add this permissions also to verify the payment, so we'll add these also. Okay, so let's just add these permissions also to make our deployment successful. For GitHub Pages we should have right permissions, and ID token should also be there. So we have all this sufficient information, and one more we can add as content, which will be read. That's it, it should be more than sufficient. And here now we need to provide few arguments. Here let's see what are the token we need to provide. Token will be dollar and then secrets.github token. GitHub token, we have to provide this token. So this is like automatically generated by the GitHub Actions, so this token will not be visible to everyone. And we need to provide the artifact name, which we have already uploaded here, the name of artifact to deploy. We have already deployed this artifact, so we are going to use this, and this will be like followed in almost every static application, not for the React. This will be common approach. Here I think we have some issue, may it not be. Content is read, ID token is fine, and we have this permissions. Some YAML indentation error is there probably. content read and then pages write. Seems everything good. Unexpected value content. Okay. Okay, it should be contents, not the content. Yeah. So that's it. We need to commit these changes. Git add dot, and let's see, deploy these changes now. Git commit -m, deploy to GitHub Pages, and we are going to push these changes and let's see how it goes. We go to the our actions tab now and let's see if it is working or not. Deploy to GitHub Pages, build and deploy. So our action has been started, and what are the steps we have provided? Check out and set up node, install, build and upload artifacts, and then deploy to GitHub Pages. Everything will be completed and our application will be live and running on that particular page. But here we have missed one thing. We have to add this in the package.json as well. So that was missed completely. So we have to add that, otherwise like pages content will not be visible. So we have to add that as well. We can see that our application will not be running on that page now. So let's wait for that. We'll just make the changes ready. Okay, and let's see to our changes. We can see like deployment is completed and everything has been completed. Upload artifacts is completed, and when we click on the job summary we can see the artifacts is uploaded and that was uploaded. And let's go to the settings and then page. Your site is live on this page, so let's see, but it still is blank because this changes needs to be pushed. Because we have not added this home page also, we need to provide the home page of our application as this particular page URL, this one. And let's git add dot and git commit and then git push. All right, and this time our application will live and running on this particular actions. So let's go to the action section here and we'll monitor this now. So setup node is completed, found in the cache, and install dependencies in progress here. Let's wait for this to be completed. This is completed and build project is in progress. Upload artifacts is completed. Deployment, created the deployment for our particular artifact with this artifact which has been uploaded. This is the ID and it uses the same ID for this deployment, and this is completed. Now we'll see the app is running here. Right. All right, we have successfully deployed our like React or static website to this GitHub Pages. Yeah, so that's how like we can deploy this easily by leveraging the power of GitHub Pages and GitHub Actions. You can like easily automate the deployment process and keep your website up to date with the latest changes effortlessly. And this GitHub Pages also provide an excellent platform for like showcasing your projects and sharing your work with the world, whether you are a seasoned developer or just getting started. Mastering these tools can greatly enhance your workflow and productivity. I hope you found this tutorial helpful on your journey to becoming an integration ninja. If you have any questions or run into an issue, feel free to reach out for assistance. Thanks for watching and happy coding.